Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you guys can't see me because I blocked myself behind the screen. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Inside the Walls podcast. Wanted to get some information out so you guys know what's going on. I know a little low news day, but hey, we're committed to giving you a show each and every week. But remember, follow all the National Arena League uh, social media sites at NAL Football on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We are now on TikTok, and also follow us on Facebook at National Arena League, or visit our website, thenationalarenaleague.com. That's thenationalarenaleague.com for more information of the National Arena League. So we've had a week where we filmed there about the schedule. What are the games you like? We had some couple good comments throughout the social media about games that they're really looking forward to. Some of them, it's the obvious ones there that everyone's looking at. Everyone's at Sioux City, Omaha, Salina, Southwest. We got a couple of good matchups that we're going. And as the season progresses, and as we progress with with a lot of these episodes, starting next week, we'll get back on the off-season road trip around the NAL. We'll make our announcement here in a couple of days of where we're going next week, so keep you guys on the fence. But I know a lot of people are seeing on the news wire here in the National Arena League, especially down in Louisiana. The Rougarou have called or made an official announcement of their new home of Brookshire Arena, which is in Bourgier, Report, on the other side of the river. It's where that building actually has a history in the arena game. It's If you go back in the histories of the city, that building has hosted a couple of teams. The last one was the Battle Wings from the old throwback arena football AF2 era. So they get back to the building where there's history in the facility. So nice arena. So the fans, get your tickets down. Go to Louisiana Rougarou on their Facebook page. Get that press conference. Everyone was there. Everyone was enjoying a good time. So get your tickets now. Beautiful venue, rich tradition, rich history, and they actually get the season kicked off in the 2025 season as they open up. Again, there's a schedule, ladies and gentlemen. They open up with the Amarillo Warbirds right off the bat, week 1 of the NAL season. And one of the big questions that we've gotten, or I've gotten from my podcast side of the page and from other sources, is that what's the NAL schedule? What's the postseason picture? That's the topic I've been seeing a lot. That hasn't been officially announced yet. It will in a couple of weeks. But as of right now, for me, I don't know it, so I can't give it to you. But as strange as how in this sport, we don't care how many games are in the season. We don't care how many teams are in the league. We care how many teams make the playoffs. That's it. It's like, who cares about the 10, 13, 15-week season? We just care about who makes the playoffs. It's the thing about our sport, especially in college football and in the NFL. It's not about the regular season games. It's like, who makes the field of 14, who makes the field of 12. But we'll find out there later as we progress, as we enter deeper into the offseason. To the fans who are listening or watching, send your comments, send your questions. I may be able to answer some of the questions and may lead you to the right direction. But of course, this season, as you know, is this is the technically unofficial official kickoff of the 2026 season, as NAL Free Agency is now in effect. So players who were under contracts with NAL teams last year are now eligible of going to other NAL teams. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the NAL, especially the transactions, you're looking at what's going on in Colorado and Pueblo, and you're looking at Salina, and you're looking at Omaha, especially Sioux City. They're signing, a lot of these teams are signing some very good quality players. A lot of them with rich traditions. A lot of them have been around the block. You look at Pueblo, they signed 2 guys right off the bat with deep experience, a good running back in Boom Williams, and a DN and Anthony Hayes, who's dominant. You look at Sioux City, they're bringing back Mac, because Mac's been multiple teams, especially in that region. Mac is back. Looks like Carlos Thompson is joining them. You have other guys. Other guys are joining Sioux City. They're like, okay. The original guys are returning. Also, you look over there in Salina, they're just reloading on the team that got into the postseason last year for their organization, signing some key aspect and key players for the 2026 season. And of course, Louisiana made a couple announcements of who is joining their team. So remember, follow National Arena, lead nationalarenaleague.com. Follow all NAL pages for up-to-date information on player signings and player updates. Because as we progress the next couple of weeks, these teams are going to load up on their rosters and get ready for the 2026 season. Now, I ask you, the fans who are listening, what are you most looking forward to right now? What's the next thing when you look at the National Arena League? What are you looking forward to the most? Let me know. Send the questions in or comment on our page. Let us know. So we like to hear you guys. We like the transparency from the fans. We want to know what you, the fans, are thinking about the NAL, what you think the next phases should be, or where the NAL should go. We like listening to the fans for the future aspect of the sport itself. Also, remember NALshop.com. Get all your merch from all your NAL teams at NALshop.com. That is available now. You get all from hoodies to t-shirts to hats and much more. You can go there, National Arena League, the NALshop.com. See, I'm so used to saying the National Arena League. So with that, I just wanted, we got some things going on back behind scenes, and we're looking forward to what we can get going as the off season. As you know, as I've coined it, Jeff's coined it in the past on previous shows, and even some past hosts of the show. We call this the speculation season, but it's also what we like to call, for especially the people who work in the industry behind scenes, this is selling season, which means you, the fans, got to do your part. Means go to these arenas, get the tickets, get on the phones, call these ticket offices, get your tickets now, because without you guys, the sport that we love and the sport that I love to cover won't exist without you, the fans. So without you guys, arena football, it's not the same without you. One thing, one thing that we can say about the sport itself, especially the last couple of announcements that we've made, Salina, Southwest, and now Louisiana making the announcement going to a new venue across, well, southwest from their location, same area, same country, same part of Louisiana. Um, it's the ability for the fans to be more in with the organizations. Give them a call. You'd be surprised what these organizations would do for you guys, because that's one thing about the indoor community. It's not like the NFL. Give an organization a call. See if you were willing to join. Be part of it. Trust me. What your thoughts as a fan or as a podcaster or a content creator, all the stuff you talk online, maybe something those organizations don't know. And maybe we'll use that to help betterment themselves. And trust me, give one of these organizations a call. You'd be surprised. Some of them actually listen and put you in. And that's the joy about our sport. And we have Coach. Hey, Coach, what's going on? Um, yeah, I'm solo. Jeff is too busy working. I'm doing this. I'm actually triple tasking here, folks, but I digress because right now, you got arena football is big, but one thing that we see, if you look at TV right now, what's big right now in sports? Well, baseball. That's going on. So I'm a diehard fan of a certain team that's playing right now, so a little bit distracted, but it's okay. I'm doing my job. Uh, any news? There's a question. Any news about the streaming of YouTube or any streaming partner? Well, I can really say that the content that we're going to have, you're going to enjoy. Um, well, later update. I can't officially say anything about it, but just keep a track. NationalArenaLeague.com for more information. Uh, one thing. Well, I'm actually getting a text message, but okay. But disregard that. Uh, this episode wasn't gonna be long because there's really nothing to really get into. You get a lot of free agency signings. You have the announcement of Louisiana getting in. Open free agency period opens today, right now. So, who do you think? What players? That's a good question for you, the fans. What players would you like to see on your team this year who used to play for another organization? I don't know. It's up to you guys. Let us know in the chat. Let's see how you guys feel about the 2026 season, how the teams stack up right now. You look at Amarillo, they have a loaded roster already with a lot of guys, with a lot of connections with that region. You look at Pueblo, Pueblo is adding talent left and right like crazy. And if you look at Sioux City and Salina, and of course Omaha, you're seeing some familiar faces that have kept those programs and those franchises to the standard that they are today. So you got more of those players coming for sure. But yeah, really nothing unless you got any more questions to the fans, send them this way. Just want to give you a couple of updates of what's going on. Remember, NALshop.com for all your up to date information on, or not information, all your up to date merch, NALshop.com. All the updated information, thenationalarenaleague.com. At NAL Football on all social media platforms. This includes Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and including TikTok. Yes, we are on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. That is starting to go live as we speak. But social media wise, it's really nothing going on too crazy. We know what's going on with Louisiana. We know what's going on right now. Now it's because of the free agency of all the. Um, Let me pop up my lovely access to all the information. And okay, yeah, we can do this. Tryouts. I'll give you a heads up for all the tryouts there, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, October 11th in Salina Fieldhouse, the Salina Liberty have a tryout. You can go to the Fieldhouse. Pre-registration is at $55. There's a QR code on their website. Please visit the Salina Liberty on Facebook, and also there are multiple. Pueblo Punchers have a tryout April 8th, or excuse me, October 18th at East High School practice field. Also, contact for more information. Call 1-791-924-4097 for more information for the Pueblo tryout. And also the Louisiana Rubru, October 18th as well. D1 at 272 American Way in Shreveport, Louisiana. Registered now as well. And you can go on their Facebook page to get more information and connections. And also the Omaha Beef as well have a tryout. You can click on their Facebook page for more information as well to get connected to the tryouts, because sometimes if you know this sport, there's always that one tryout player that was overlooked in free agency that gets on a team through a tryout. They start and they actually become a pretty solid player in the national league. So tryouts are coming up, especially this month. Happy October 1st. It's wow, for people who are Halloween fans out there. This is your exciting time of year. You got 30 days to enjoy this month. Um, Tryouts are coming up this week for multiple teams. Check out all the teams' websites for more information for tryouts. Free agency is open. The River relocated to the Brookshire Arena across the river to an old building that has historical meanings in the National Arena League, or not in the Arena League by itself. Their history from back for the Battle Wings and other organizations, and also, of course, the schedule is out. The league is in session, and next week, as I mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, we'll start the off-season road trip for more teams and more organizations. Who do you want us to cover next week? I probably have a colleague with me. He's currently busy because of his work schedule. We'll get going to the next stages of the road trip. Who you want us to go to next? Let me know. Might decide where we go, and might decide what type of person or player we get on. It's up to you, the fans. Remember, National Arena League is transparent this year. For more information, the nationalarenaleague.com, and keep track on Inside the Walls podcast for all up-to-date information of the National Arena League. And, of course, visit your local team websites for more information for your teams. Give them a call. Tickets on sale. Without you, the sport we love doesn't exist. So get your Actually, we're getting to that time of season, almost Christmas time, people. Maybe some stocking stuffers, a couple 4-pack tickets somewhere. Go do us a favor. Contact your favorite team. Get some season tickets, some epic matchups for the 2026 season on the way. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I can stay for an hour, but I just wanted to get on to get some content out there, get going. Hopefully, everyone's being well, being blessed, being focused for the 2026 season. And next week, we'll get everything going, breaking down more teams in the National Arena League. I am Jim Maria, the host of this episode of Inside the Walls podcast. Very short for this week. Sometimes short is better, sometimes. But we'll get in more depth and more coverage in the National Arena League. So the recap: Louisiana has moved. NAL free agency has begun today. So keep track on all your teams of the big signings of players, and also tickets are on sale for most of the teams. Give your organizations a call to get season tickets right now. Tickets on sale. Go get them. I'm Jim Renier. This has been episode 6 of season 6 of the Inside the Walls podcast. We'll get more into depth of the NAL next week as we dig into more off-season talk. Probably get a couple players on for you guys to interact with. I'm Jim Rie. We'll see you guys next week.